Welcome to Star Mobile.
I want a HTC Evo 4G.
Okay, have you used an Android phone before?
Yes. I used a T-Mobile G1.
Because Android operating system is open source and the user interface for each Android phone is very different, the user experience may differ greatly from your old phone. Although it is the same Android platform, because of the wide variety of phones from Samsung, HTC, Acer, LG, Motorola and etc., the user experience is very fragmented.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
Okay, no worries. I will get the phone for you in a moment. How would you like to pay for the phone?
I would like to pay in coins and small $5 notes. I emptied my entire piggy bank and whole year's lunch allowance for this.
If that is the case, don't you want to consider a phone that doesn't get obsolete so fast? You do know that the Google Nexus 1, which was launched January of 2010, is obsolete within 4 months, right? These Android phones get replaced like every 3 months.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
Imagine. Even Google can't manage to keep their own Android phone in the market for more than 4 months. The website that sells the phone online closed down in 4 months.
I change my phone every 2 years. And I save up really hard for it.
Then don't you want something like an Apple iPhone 4? The apps are mostly backward compatible and will be usable for at least 2 years. And it's very easy to use.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
Okay, do you want a 3G data plan to go with the phone?
What is a data plan?
You seem like an idiot to me. Explain to me, how did you use your previous smartphone?
I use it to make calls and sometimes send text messages.
You don't use it to check emails and browse the internet?
No. It's too complicated.
If that's too complicated, then why would you want to buy a geek phone like the HTC Evo 4G? It is for people who don't have girlfriends other than that female character on World of Warcraft.
I still want one.
Do you have wet dreams of the girl from Dead or Alive game? Or go to bed hugging your Xbox 360?
Yes.
Wow. You are such a dumbass. No wonder you have a card box on your head.
I may look like a geek. But I am smart.
What is a vagina?
It is where my mom keeps her bread.
Why do you say that?
Because she always has yeast infection.
Your mom is so stupid. I bet her name is Android.
How did you know my mom's name?
I must tell you that the HTC Evo 4G has terrible battery life. It will barely last 3 hours with heavy use. You know that, right?
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
You do know that being an open-source operating system, Android phones come in different resolutions and the apps won't work properly for all devices. There will be bugs, incompatibilities that will take forever to fix because there will be many different versions of Androids from different brands.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
You do know that thousands of the apps in the Android marketplace are just junk, right?
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
You really an idiot. It is very ironic that you want a smart phone.
No. It's cool to have a smartphone. Everybody has one. Android phones outsell the iPhone in the United States.
You do know that they are comparing the sales of over 20 models of Google Android phones against just one model of Apple iPhone, right? How is that anything to be proud of? If anything, that is fucking embarrassing.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G. I heard the Android marketplace has a lot of apps.
Yay! A lot of apps that steal your credit card information, passwords and personal information to some hacker in China? Google doesn't give a shit about the Android marketplace. All apps are unregulated. Any Tom, Dick and Harry can post an app. It is all fun and games until someone loses thousands of dollars to junk apps.
I like anything that is Android. Even Android dog shit.
You are a real piece of shit. I feel like slapping you with my big hairy balls, spank you silly and call you a dumb bitch.
If your balls has Android written on it, I am sure I will like it.
Yay! I bet you will. Any sheet company can make a rock call it an Android sheet in my pants and you would still call it the best phone you've ever used.
Yes.
Google was a great innovative company. Now it is just a copycat crap. Apple makes operating systems and Google wants to make operating systems. Apple makes mobile phones and Google wants to make mobile phones. Apple makes iPad. Google wants to make tablets. Apple makes Apple TV and Google wants to make Google TV. Apple popularized multi-touch. Google also puts multi-touch to their Android. There's web browser. There's mobile advertising. Why can't they innovate something new for fark's sake, instead of being the next Microsoft? What kind of world do we live in? A photocopier machine?
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
It is people like you who make the world so technologically stunted and homogeneous. I really don't get morons who do notice email, but wants to buy BlackBerry. Stupid people who have not a clue what Android does, but just want one because it has a bigger screen, even if they essentially do not know how to use one. I don't get people who want a powerful phone, but would live with an application market that is not secure and has crappy apps. Buying into the geek hype without knowing their bolts from the nuts.
I love Android.
I hate morons. So fuck off.
I love Android.
I am done selling Android phones to morons who are not smart enough to use them. I would rather stick a tampon in my eye and blind myself than to see any more of this.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
Oh. Look what I've done. My eyeball is now sucked out of its socket with a tampon. Now I cannot see. Are you happy now? Good thing the iPhone has voice-over function and features that help the blind communicate.
I don't care. I want a HTC Evo 4G.
Good thing my mechanical genitals are still working in well oil to lubricate and prevent rust.
I changed my mind. I want a Nokia Symbian phone now.
Different sheet. Same moron.